Welcome back, YouTube, fellow berserkers. Today we were actually going to go on a chaga hunt in the nice weather, but the nice weather part didn't work out too well. It's pouring rain for the last 2 weeks. So today we're going to go on a chaga hunt in the pouring rain in the birch tree forest right over there. So hopefully the camera will survive and you get to come along and see if we have some success. So it looks like we have a chaga mushroom right here, growing on the tree. Piece here, there's a piece there. There might be some growing in here as well. So I'm going to attempt to take this chaga mushroom off very carefully here, using my knife. So this is a beautiful piece of chaga right here. This is my first piece I ever found in Germany. The only other piece I ever found was during my trip in the north in Scandinavia in Sweden. I found a nice piece alongside of the road. Searched about a whole year to find this in the local woods around where I live here. So it doesn't, chaga does not occur too commonly at all in Germany, especially southwestern part where I live. You can clearly see the inside, the nice brown color with the small white spots in there. It is really raining like terrible. So it's been raining all day, and it's been raining all day yesterday, and the day before yesterday, and the day before yesterday. So I wanted to film this video, so we came out here with the camera and an umbrella and a lot of energy, and we managed to find this small piece. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this one and I cut it off. You can see it's going to grow. I'll pick that up. You can see that where I cut it, the mushroom is going to grow back, which is going to be very important because this is I'm going to treat this as a renewable resource because of how valuable it is. Now there's also some growing down here. I'm also going to leave that there. And I'm going to mark this tree on my mental map. Someone knows what I mean. And check it every year to see if it's still standing and to see if there's any more chaga growing. Now, I'm going to put this away and I'm going to spend a couple hours walking the section of the forest that I haven't checked out yet, and maybe we can find another piece or so. So let's go and get wet in the rain and enjoy some more Viking adventures. We were looking for chaga mushroom today, and I found this beech tree. One of my previous videos, I mentioned that it, preferably the tender fungus, grows on birch trees mostly, but also beech trees. Well, this one here, it must love this beech tree because there's like probably a couple hundred. If you keep looking, you can't see it in the light, but they go all the way to the top. And they're huge. This one's been already rotten. There's a couple of nice ones on here, like that one down there. But most of these have already passed the time where you can harvest them. They've already gone bad. That's just a good example I thought I'd show you guys of how the tender fungus sometimes also grows on beech trees. So we got lucky today. You zoom in. The autofocus works or not, I can't tell. There's another piece of chaga on this tree here, a nice big piece. And like all things in nature that are good, they're extremely hard to get to. And it's hard to see it. We put the camera away, and now I'm filming from my cell phone. Hopefully you can get the picture here. I've got a piece already off. You can see all the white veins in there and the brown color and the real nice rich center. That white part's still part of the bark, but I'm gonna scratch most of that off. But the brown with all, that's a classic color of the inside of the chaga mushroom. So I'm gonna try to climb up there and get some more of that off, and then we're gonna get our way back home. So we finally got back home, soaking wet. Had to throw all the clothes in the wash machine, and the chaga mushroom is now sitting over on the fireplace to dry. I have a towel on my head because my hair is wet. Yes, we had a great day outside today. It was an excellent adventure in the unknown forest that I've always wanted to go explore, and will be exploring again in the future. There was absolutely an enormous amount of resources out there, and it's really off to the side. There's not very many ways to walk in there. There's no paths, there's no real buildings close by. The only down draw to that area is that there's a road that runs over the top, over through a bridge, and the train tracks go right behind. So you have a little bit of noise in there. Had to stop filming several times. Now, chaga mushroom isn't something you should just go out and harvest just because it's fun, or just because I have certain use for it for health reasons, to be able to for its value in that aspect. So it's not something I've been wanting to do just because it's fun, or for the one reason I'd like to see if it was even possible to find it. That was my one main goal. And for the second reason is I was interested to see if it grows here at all. I mean, it's just very, I've never seen it, and now I've been able to locate it now, and I'm really happy that I was able to find some here in Germany, as a matter of fact. And here is my first test for my coming up live stream that I'm going to plan here. I'm planning on doing live stream here from my future YouTube studio, and I'm trying to test out camera lighting and sound setup, and as that is being tested here today. So I hope this all sounds good, looks good. I've got a spotlight set up in the background. I've got some sound. I just have to work on how I can get the live stream to pick up this quality of video through the HDMI cable instead of off the SD card. So I went to the sawmill today. I was lucky that they were open because of all this lockdown and stuff. They had this is their day of the week to be open today. I picked up some nice thick boards. I mean, they're really thick, heavy duty boards. I can I'm going to be making the shaving horse out of that. It's going to be fun. That's going to be on a video coming up. And also some carving a kuksa. I've been wanting to do that for a while. I keep experimenting with some work pieces, and they go really wrong really fast, and it ends up not making a video. So I have some pieces of birch tree, or birch, that we were able to collect up today as well. They just cut down half of that forest, and they left so much behind, which is a shame. But it was easy for me to then utilize some of the pickings there, the loose pieces. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in. And like always, stay safe and see you soon.